Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on, I got an old friend in a different form. Hang on. Boy, that's a wonderful cup of coffee. Yeah, I've got Dunkin' Donuts in the Keurig cups. Yeah, I thought I'd streamline the process this morning and get right to the coffee. These are great, they're convenient, and the Keurig coffee maker I have is really very, very good. I like it a lot. I'll link it below. However, if you have this model, maybe you can help me. I'll put a Keurig cup in there. I'll close it. I'll hit the button, and you add water. It's water in and water out, so I'll add the water, close it, hit the button, I get a cup of coffee. Then other times, put the water in, put it in the Keurig cup, close it, hit the button, nothing at all. And then I'll open it up, close it again, hit the button, nothing. So then I'll take some more water, put a little more water in, and all of a sudden I've got a cup that's overflowing for some reason. I don't know why that happens, but maybe if you have that particular model, there might be a trick to avoid doing that. Once in a blue moon that happens, just so you know if you decide to buy one. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Hey, if you're taking me on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Really do appreciate it. And speaking of all things coffee, viewer Rodney Ripplinger sent some coffee facts in. And he writes, it turns out coffee is your friend, and it is very good for you, as first outlined in this report from 2017. A meta-analysis of 127 studies conducted in 2017 revealed that daily drinking 2 to 4 8-ounce cups of coffee decreases risk of cancer by 20%, type 2 diabetes by 30%, and Parkinson's by 30%. Furthermore, a huge study in the UK found that those who drink a lot of coffee live longer than those who don't. Wow, that's high praise. You would think that would be enough to convince teetotalers to switch it up and enjoy a delicious cup of joe a couple of times a day. But wait, there's more. In 2021, scientists found 3 new advantages to drinking coffee. 1, drinking coffee reduces risk of liver disease. 2, drinking coffee reduces risk of heart failure. And 3, drinking coffee reduces risk of Alzheimer's. Well, you'd have to be a fool to pass up the opportunity to delight your senses, brighten your day, and expand your lifespan. Thanks very much for that, Rodney. Really do appreciate it. And really, this is a great cup of coffee this morning. I love the Dunkin' Donuts. I really do. All right, so that's kind of all the housekeeping out of the way. Thanks very much again for being here, and we're going to talk all things wet shave. And as we do every single week, we're going to kick it off with a morning shaving tip. This morning's shaving tip comes from a young man, a viewer named Dan Flapdoodle. And he writes, hi Mark, my YouTube name is Rad Rusty. I love your videos. My shave tip is about the safety razor from the Dollar Tree. It's a great affordable razor that leaves you with a pretty good shave and comes with 5 blades. I'm 15 and love that razor so much. For my birthday, I'm also hoping to get some CAD shave soap from Phoenix Shaving. Fantastic shave soap. Love CAD, love the scent. You're going to like it a lot, but there's a lot of great scents and a lot of great shave soaps from Phoenix Shaving. He goes on to say, now for a couple of facts. Hey, we got all kinds of facts this morning. This is great. Now for a couple of facts. The ancient Egyptians were the first people known to have made shaving a standard cultural practice. Lastly, the average man has 15 to 20,000 hairs growing on his face and needs around 150 strokes of the razor to fully shave. Happy New Year! And he also enclosed his address in case I used his tip on the morning shave tip, and I certainly did. And it's great. We got coffee facts, we got shaving facts. Wonderful. Thanks very much for that, Dan. Let me just say that for the money, the Dollar Tree razor isn't bad. Mine hasn't really held up too well. To be perfectly honest with you, the doors are not lining up as correctly. You can see that's just a little bit off there. I mean, it's okay. It gave me a nice mild shave. The only problem I think is that some wet shavers reported mild shaves with this and others reported aggressive shaves. So it's kind of luck of the draw what kind of shave you're going to get. But if it's working for you, that's absolutely great. And if it fits in your budget, wonderful. I also asked him how long he's been wet shaving and how often he shaves. And he said, I've used it for 3 months and I shave about 2 times a week and use some standard Dollar Tree aloe Barbasol. Well, hey, you know what? That's great. But again, get the artisan shave soap, get some Taubach too. If you just want to go to Amazon and get something, Taubach's great. And as far as a razor, if you want to do an upgrade, I happen to see this. The Vikings Blade Chieftain Junior is now $15. It comes in chrome and also meteorite gray, and they're both just under $15. And this is a marvelous razor. It's really well made, has some nice heft. Twist to open. The razor head is a lower profile. Yeah, I like this razor a lot. Delivers a nice, mild, smooth shave. So, Dan, you might want to consider looking at this razor as an upgrade from the Dollar Tree razor. If you like the Dollar Tree razor and it's working for you and you're not shaving with it that often, that's fine. But I know of a lot of wet shavers who were shaving with it every single day, and it didn't hold up. However, yours might be different. Yours might hold up for a long, long time. If it's working for you, that's great. If you are considering an upgrade down the road, hey, check out the Vikings Blade Chieftain Junior. Again, folks, $15. This is a terrific, terrific razor. So to say thanks, Dan, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So if you too would like an original signed George sketch, all you have to do is send me a shaving tip. And if I use it on the morning shaving tip, you too will get an original signed George sketch. Just email me your shaving tip at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and you'll get a sketch just like Dan will receive. He already gave me his address, his snail mail address, so we're all set. I'm going to throw this in the mail just as soon as I wrap up the video shooting of this particular episode. So thanks again, Dan. Really, really do appreciate it. Oh, we have an extra shaving tip. This comes from viewer Tim Whitcup. And he says, Mark, I have a shaving tip for you. If you use it, you don't have to send me another picture. Okay, you already got one? Fine, but I'll pass along this shaving tip to the viewers. I have a sprayer that I use in the mornings for my hair. I was whipping up a lather, then started to apply. I needed to add some water. Instead of adding water to the soap or brush, I sprayed a water mist directly on my face. Worked like a charm. Thanks, Tim. Hey, Tim, that is a great tip. I have seen some other wet shavers use the water misting method. I think IMCDB does that. I think he's known for that. That's part of his technique and routine. If you want to see it in action, check out his channel. I'll link his channel below so you can see some of his reviews and see what he's doing there with the mister. But thanks very much for passing that along, Tim. Really, really do appreciate it. Hey, we got some shave den photos this morning. Viewer Bill Doyle very kindly sent in a few. And he writes, Hi, Mark. My name is Bill Doyle from New Jersey. Really enjoy seeing other wet shavers' shave dens. Just writing to throw mine in there, too. No worries if it doesn't make it on. Oh, no, it's going to make it on. And he writes, love the show. Without wax, Bill. No, Bill, these are absolutely wonderful. I love your shave den setup, and I absolutely love the poster advertising art that you have there. That is awesome. I can see one of them is from the Saturday Evening Post. That is absolutely fantastic. And also a very, very nice touch there with the Burma Shave sign and the keys from the Hotel Cecil shave soap hanging there. That's also really, really great. So an absolutely beautiful shaving den, Bill. Thank you very much for sharing those photos. And again, if you out there have some photos of your shaving den and you want to share them with the viewers and other wet shavers, just email them to me at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I'll showcase them on this show at this point in the show. So thanks very much again, Bill, for sending those along. Really, really do appreciate it. Absolutely looks great. Your great looking gear, great looking artwork. I mean, just really looks fabulous. Thanks again, Bill. Really do appreciate it. All right, let's all go back for a refill. Okay, I hope you went back for a refill, and I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I certainly went back for a refill, just dropped in a new pod in the Keurig machine, and I got a nice, fresh, hot cup of coffee. Very nice. Got some steam coming off of there. I don't know if you can see that, but there is some nice steam coming off of there. Very nice, hot cup of coffee, especially this morning. It's like 19 degrees outside. Winter has finally arrived in Northeast Ohio. Let's get some of these refill comments. A viewer named Ship Shave corrected me, very kindly corrected me. And he wrote, Gillette New is a model of the razor which came out after what is known as Gillette Old Type. It does not refer to new old stock. Ship Shave, thank you very much for that. I commented in a previous Monday morning mailbag regarding someone talking about their new Gillette razor, and I assumed it was new old stock when he said new. Nope, it's a model of the razor. So thanks very much for that little tidbit there, Ship Shave, and clarifying that. Really do appreciate it, and my apologies for getting it wrong, but really thank you for passing that along. In talking about polishing razors, viewer Big T wrote, I will second the recommendation of the polishing cloth from Razor Emporium. I have one they included with their revamped service that I had them do to my Gillette New short comb razor. I've used it once so far, but it did a nice shine up to my stainless steel Icon. Thanks very much for that, Big T, because I happen to have an Icon slant with the stainless steel handle, and I will keep that polishing cloth in mind, knowing that it did a nice job on your razor. Hey, you know what? I will hopefully get one of those down the road and use it on my stainless steel handles and the Icon especially. So thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate that. Regarding polishing again, viewer Carl Pennington says, on cleaning and polishing a razor, try an old toothbrush with a little toothpaste on it. Results are amazing. Wow, thanks very much for that, Carl. I really do appreciate that. I think I've heard this in the past, but I appreciate you actually posting this comment and sharing it with viewers and allowing me to share it again. That is really a nice tip, and I'm going to look into that, maybe do a little more research as to why that works so well. Thanks very, very much for that. Diego Navas also wrote, Hi, Mark. An easy and cheap way to polish razors without damaging the plating is using toothpaste with a piece of wet cloth as a polishing. It works surprisingly well. Thank you very much for confirming what we just learned here, Diego. Really do appreciate it. That's great. Again, I'm going to have to look into this further. If anyone knows why this works so well, comment below. Let us know. John Meyer wrote this regarding patina on brass. Now, we've talked about how I removed the patina from my copper shaving bowl and patina on brass, and viewer Mark Bagwell shared some really, really fascinating, interesting facts regarding patina on metals, that sort of thing. And John Meyer wrote, Hey, Mark, I don't care for patina on brass. Being in the Navy, where all the brass is highly polished. Well, first of all, John, thank you for your service. That's really wonderful. And yeah, I can understand that. You want everything to be, well, ship shape. Thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate it. David Dart offered this about cleaning razors. He says, Mark, I clean my razors after every use, but sometimes soap scum builds up. For this, I use a pick that is made for cleaning firearms. You can buy them at places like Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's. You can find them in the gun cleaning section, and they are sold in sets of 3. The ones I use are made of ABS plastic and won't harm the finish. Do not get the metal ones or you will destroy your razors. And he also goes on to say, I clean my razors with Dawn dish soap and warm water. When using a pick, I use a soft cloth over the pick. Sometimes soap scum builds up in the corners of the lather channels. The pick really helps with this. That's great. Thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate that tip on cleaning razors with that little device, a little pick device, David. Thank you very much. Now, I wanted to throw something out there. We talked about listening to music while you're shaving and not listening to music. A lot of wet shavers were saying that, no, they just want it to be They just want it to be themselves and the shave, and they don't want any outside noise of any kind. They don't want to listen to music or the radio or anything like that. They want that audio feedback from the beard because many feel that really helps them with their shave when they can actually see and hear how their razor is performing and how the blade is performing. Well, the other day I was doing a video review. I think it'll be posted sometime this week, next week. And I was reading information from my cell phone regarding, it was Benny's of London. That's what I was reading from Benny's of London. I was reviewing their razor. And then I set it aside and went about my shave. And then right in the middle of doing this review, the phone rang. So I guess my question, I had to turn it off. The question is, do you take your cell phone, your smartphone, into your shaving den with you when you're shaving? Or do you just lock everything away? Just do not, it's just you and the shave in the shaving den, and that's it. Or are you listening to music? Are you listening to the news, talk show on the radio? Do you like having something in the background? Do you like having your phone next to you so you can take that phone call? Or are you putting the cell phone aside, putting it in another room, and just checking messages and texts after you're done shaving? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious about that. And as you can see, I don't have my cell phone here. It's in another room behind a closed door. So if it rings, we're not going to hear it. All right, that's it for this week's refill. Thanks very much to everyone who contributed. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, let's talk about and check out some new shaving gear. Okay, we got some really nice items in this week's new shaving gear segment, and we're going to kick it off with something from viewer Supernova, who wrote, "Great shave video as always. It would be great if in the next Monday morning mailbag video, you could show what wet shave goodies you got or received for Christmas. I can't be the only one of your viewers that is curious." You know what? I think I mentioned it in a previous Monday morning mailbag. However, I might not have been specific, but it gives me the opportunity to also update what else I received. From my nephew, Mike, and his girlfriend, Brittany, I received natural shave soaps from Glen Avenue Soap Company out of Columbus. Boy, these are wonderful. Terrific scent, natural shave soaps. Love the fresh. Love this scent. But oh yeah, that's a beautiful scent. But the thing that's really nice about these shave soaps, it makes a lot of lather, a rich, dense lather. Whereas other natural soaps that I've used, they make a low factor lather, a kind of thinner lather. They're nice and slick, but they don't have that rich, creamy goodness kind of lather that we're all used to, that Santa beard kind of lather. This is a natural shave soap that generates that nice, dense, rich, creamy, thick lather, and I absolutely love this. Now, they sent the shaving soap, and thanks again, Mike and Brittany. I really do appreciate it. Very thoughtful Christmas gift. And I had mentioned that I didn't have any shave balm, so I went ahead and I got some of the aftershave balm from Glen Avenue Soap Company. So I got the fresh, and I also have the forest right here. So I've used this. Very, very good. It was great follow-up to the fresh shave soap. And I hope to do a review on this down the road. One of these, either forest or fresh, depending on what I decide to do at the moment I'm shooting the video. But yeah, those were absolutely great. I also had a gift card from Amazon that my nephews Mike and Jim gave me for my birthday. And viewer Tim Whitcup mentioned some deals on razors right around Christmas time. So I said, well, I have got this gift card, and might as well use a little bit of it as a little Christmas gift or birthday gift for myself, and something else to review on the channel. So Tim happened to point out the Benny's of London razor. This was on sale for about $14 and some change. It's regularly about $22.95, about $23 on Amazon. Did a review of it. I think it's going to run this week. Very, very impressed with this razor. Really, really terrific, terrific shave. Really nice chroming on it. Has a black acrylic handle that is smooth, so I recommend you have a towel to dry off your hands, or you can use the alum block trick. Rub your hands on some alum block. Wet your fingers, rub some hands on the alum block, and that'll increase the stickiness But yeah, it did a nice job, and the grip wasn't bad. I realized that other shave handles out there, razor handles out there that have better knurling, yeah, they're going to do a better job, give you a better grip. But this wasn't bad. It is lighter weight, so the weight is towards the razor head, but it did a nice job. And my thanks to Tim Whitkip for pointing it out. We had talked about this. I had links in previous Monday morning mailbags. And if you were able to get one at $14, hey, congratulations, that's great. But even at the $22.95, $23 price point, still a very, very good razor. So I wanted to mention that as well. Viewer Keith Osmond, so that's kind of what I got for Christmas right there. Viewer Keith Osmond wrote, hey, Mark, another great Monday morning mailbag. Thanks very much, Keith. I appreciate that. I've been wanting to try some PAA products for a while, especially the new Platinum Strangelet razor blades. But I didn't want 100 untried blades. So recently, when I saw that the PAA Starter Kits you mentioned today include a tuck of the Strangelets and that the kits were on sale, I thought, here's my chance to try a range of PAA products at once. And I ordered one, along with some additional sample soaps. I normally don't order from the U.S. because of the shipping costs, but for once I broke down and placed the order. Can't wait until it arrives. Yeah, these starter kits are wonderful, and they have some great items in there. And I have a couple of the items. I don't have a starter kit, but I've got the items here. Obviously, I've got the Strangelet razor blades, and you've seen me use those before. But I also have the Symmetry Straight Bar razor that is included in the kit. This is a terrific razor. And again, talking about the knurling on this is wonderful. It gives you a really terrific grip. I believe this is a brass handle that is chrome plated, and it's a zinc alloy razor head that is chrome plated, beautifully chrome plated. Really very nice. And it's got the How to Grow a Mustache logo right there. And just really like this razor a lot. If you buy it singly, it's about like $29, $30, but it's included in the kit. Wow, that's a deal. It also comes with the Green Ray shaving brush here. This is terrific. This is a really wonderful shaving brush. I was very surprised by its performance. I like the size. It's something that is good for a daily driver in the shave den, but you can also travel with this fairly easily as well. And it's wonderful. It really is a terrific brush. I believe this is considered the baby brother to the Atomic Rocket, which is a terrific shaving brush, much larger, but this is really a nice brush. So they've got really, right off the bat, two great items in that shave kit, plus shave soap in CK6. So here's what you get as they write on their product page. A great gift to yourself or anyone. The kit contains a handsome, sturdy gift box, one Symmetry Straight Bar razor, one 2-ounce shave soap, one 1-ounce aftershave cologne, one Green Ray Tribble synthetic shaving brush, instructions, and 3 packs of DE blades. You get the Strangelets, Sharks, and the Vosgods. That is wonderful at a really nice price for about $45. Makes a great gift for someone that you want to introduce the traditional wet shave to. And this razor is a very good razor for a beginner wet shaver or seasoned wet shaver as well. So I really like it. So thanks very much for pointing that out, Keith, and let us know how you like the Strangelet blades and how you like the Phoenix shaving gear that comes in the kit. Really would be interested in your thoughts about that. Now, in a previous Monday morning mailbag, I talked about this shave soap from Caswell-Massey. This is almond shave soap, and this came from viewer Mike H. Mike, thank you very much. I reviewed this. I've been using it. It's wonderful. Love the scent of this. Just love the scent. I wasn't familiar with Caswell-Massey. Mike introduced the company and the shave soap to me, and this is a home run. This is absolutely wonderful shave soap. And I contacted the company because I had a few questions regarding the shave soap, and I got a really nice response from a gentleman named Nick at Caswell-Massey, and he wrote back, In his email, my personal favorite of the shave soaps is the Regents edition, which has a scent made with 100% natural essential oil blend from an 1860s recipe of ours. So I'll link that one below as well. If you're interested in the Regents, I'll also link the almond shave soap. Those, I believe, are the two that they offer. I've never tried the Regents, but again, beautiful scent, beautiful performance from the almond shave soap. And he goes on to say, also, our all-in-one body wash also makes a great shave for head shavers. I'd be happy to send you a bottle to try. And I said, absolutely, I would love to try it. Well, I did try it. I've tried it twice. I've done a review on it. Here it is right here. This is their Heritage all-in-one body wash. This is a shower gel for face, hair, and body, skin conditioning formula with essential oils. This is marvelous. I used this in the shower for my first head shave, and I used the Icon slant razor, and I also used my my shave mirror. Remember this? I showed this to you when I first received it. This suction cup attaches to the shave wall, and then you have this shave mirror, a fog-free shave mirror right here, and this really did a terrific job in allowing me to see where my shave was. But this was wonderful. This not only did it clean my body, but it gave me this really slick surface to do a head shave in the shower. So if you're a shower shaver and you're shaving your head in the shower, check this out, because you're killing two birds with one stone. You can wash yourself, and then you can also do a head shave with this. Again, I've used a couple of razors. I use the Icon slant, and for the review that I've done, I use the Henson mild razor, and I did that in my shaving den. And yeah, this did a great job. The key to this, though, I think, is adding a little bit of water to it as you go. It really just brings back that slickness. I guess that's true of a lot of the brushless shave soaps and creams that I've talked about that are the super slicks that I talk about. This is in that category, but I tell you, this is one of the better ones that I've used. I was really impressed with this. And again, you know, another tool for the toolbox, especially if you are a shower shaver or you use a cartridge razor and you shave your head in the shower with a cartridge razor, check this out. All you got to do is slather some of that on there and get your razor, whether it's a double-edged razor or a cartridge razor, and it does a phenomenal job. I did a head shave yesterday, and it was the second shave yesterday, as a matter of fact, and it was wonderful. I really, really enjoyed it. So hopefully I'll get that review posted. But Caswell-Massey Heritage all-in-one body wash, you can use it for head shaves. It really, really gave me a nice, slick surface. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Again, for myself, I use mild safety razors when I do a head shave. So for me, the milder the better. But yeah, this did great. 2 passes and just maybe a little touch up, and I was done. Absolutely fantastic. Loved using this in the shower as well. Really, really terrific. Again, killed 2 birds with 1 stone. All right, so that's it for this week's new shaving gear. I hope you enjoyed it. Some really nice items that you can try out or do a little research on. I'll have the links below. Thanks again. Okay, let's get to some of these questions and comments. Viewer Paul Desjardins writes, well, it happened. I was using my alum block and pop! Out it went from my hand and into 100 pieces on the floor. So I came up with a little trick to help prevent this heartbreak from happening again. As per the attached picture, I put an elastic band around the block to provide a much better grip. And I wrote him back and I said, yeah, that's exactly what you get with the Phoenix Shaving alum block, the no-slip grip, and the dry dock system right here. I love this thing. I use it all the time, as you know in my videos, and you can also get it in a travel case. Comes in a travel case like this, which is great. And there's the alum block and the no-slip grip right there. And it's really probably the best bang for the buck when it comes to alum blocks. And I especially like the surface area here. It really has some nice coverage for when you're using the alum block post-shave. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I asked him, I asked him to just elaborate a little bit. And he said, for the elastic band, I went to a very specialized source, the kitchen scrap drawer. Yes, I stole the idea from your Phoenix Shaving block. But when you're desperate, well, yeah, I guess the best elastics are the smaller and thicker types like you sometimes find with some vegetables like asparagus. Well, I don't eat asparagus and I've never purchased asparagus, so I've never really seen what kind of elastic band they have on that. But next time at the grocery store, I'll go to the produce section, the fresh produce section, and see if they do indeed have an elastic band there like that. So that's great. Thanks for passing that along. I really do appreciate it, Paul. But again, folks, if you don't want to have to buy asparagus, check out the Phoenix Shaving Alum block, the no slip grip, in the dry dock system, or in the travel case. Next time you order from them, throw this in there. I think it's like $4 to $5. It really is a great, great deal. And this thing is, it's lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. It really is very, very well made. I've been very impressed with it. And it's kind of, I've been kind of on this, if you look at some of my earlier videos, I'm kind of on this alum block journey, and I've used a variety of them, and I was kind of, in a niche with one of them. And then when I came across this one right here, it just was a game changer for me. So I like it a lot, especially the no slip grip. Yeah, really works well. And Paul, thanks very much for sharing that. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, viewer MP Deschowitz wrote, "Hi, Mark. I use Barbasol 1919 and Trader Joe's cream alone and not as a pre-shave, and they provide an amazing amount of slickness, and I get great shaves with both. I use my left hand to spread the cream and to feel where I need to shave instead of over-shaving some areas with blind passes. I get great shaves and zero irritation. Just wanted to share my technique. Happy New Year, and I enjoy your channel. You have taught me a lot over the years, and I appreciate your contributions to the shaving community." Hey, thanks very much for that, MP Deschowitz. I really do appreciate it. And that's fine. If it works for you, that's great. I think both of these, the Trader Joe's and the Barbasol 1919, very, very good. Now, I use them as pre-shave. I will use them for head shaves as well. And I use the same technique that you talk about when I do a head shave. Matter of fact, I use that technique when I use the Caswell-Massey body wash here for a head shave. Just pumped a little bit onto my left hand here, and those areas that I was trying to find to knock down a little bit, just rubbing it on there, making sure there's some slickness there, and then doing a little bit of a touch-up. You'll see that in a lot of my head shaving videos, especially when I use a brush, that touch-up pass. I'll actually pull the lather out of the knot and just place it in my hand, and then I'll go around my head looking for areas that need to be touched up. Make sure that I'm making sure that the cream is applied there and providing some protection and slickness so that I can do the touch-up. Yeah, and it's a great technique, and it works well. And if it works well for you in doing a head shave, wonderful. That's great. You can also do it, with a shave brush. If you want to do a couple of, let's say the first pass you want to do just traditionally, and then take some off here like this and take some off the brush and move it around your face. Hey, you know what? See if that works for you too. It's great. I love using a brush and doing a face lather. That's me. I have yet to use that technique though, doing a face shave, but I will use that technique in doing a head shave. It really does work wonderfully, wonderfully well. So thanks very much for that comment. I appreciate it. And hey, if that works for you, that's great. Your face, your rules. Thanks very much for the comment. MP Deschowitz, really do appreciate it. Okay, viewer John Meyer wrote in regards to the Easace razor that I've reviewed in the past. And he wrote, "Hey Mark, you're very brave to evaluate the razor. I understand that if you're going to shave with this razor, a person should have a plan as to how to identify each side of the razor. Too complicated for me. You do well. Have a safe New Year." Yeah, the problem with this particular razor is it's about $15, and you get some blades with it. You also get a nice razor stand with it. The handle fits in there like that. Yeah, it's a terrific deal for $15, and it is an asymmetrical razor head. Now, one side is on the bottom of the base plate. One side is labeled 2, and the other one is labeled Roman numeral 1. And 2 is more aggressive than 1. And the way I do it is I have the, actually, I've got it backwards this time. This is the way I do it, like this. I'm going to have to turn it around like that. I have, okay, there it is. Okay. So when I'm shaving, I put the Roman numeral 1 on the bottom here, and the cap, I make sure I can read the logo. And then that way I know this edge is Roman numeral 1. And when I flip it like this, it's upside down. And now that is, you can see Roman numeral 2. And that's the way I shave with this razor. And that's how I remember which side is more aggressive, which side is less aggressive. But there isn't a glaring difference between the two sides. But yeah, you want to know. You can also use this as a regular safety razor. Just shave with it and go back and forth. It's mild. It has a milder quality. I think it's probably mild to medium aggression. And I had a shave with it again, did a review. Not sure if I've got that edited and posted yet. Hopefully we'll get that done in another week or so. But yeah, this was a nice razor for the money. $15, you get the razor, the stand, and blades. The Cloud blades that come with it, that's the brand it's called, Cloud blades, they're okay. I didn't care for them too much. But the razor and the stand were rather nice, and it gave a nice shave. I think this is, I think it's a 2-pass razor for me, depending on the blade, that sort of thing. But it gave a nice shave. Again, it's mild to medium aggression for me, and it did a nice job. It did a very, very nice job. I've used it for head shaves, so that tells you that it's mild enough for a head shave for me. And again, knowing what side is less aggressive when I do a head shave, I can just flip it. This would be side 1 right here. Just flip it and then do most of the shave or all the shave using this, and then flip it back to the more aggressive side and maybe get a little closer in some areas. But that's nice that you can do that. But yes, you have to be aware of which side is which, and that's how I do it. So thanks very much for that, John. Really do appreciate it. And I hope that helps the viewers out there if you're considering getting this razor. Thanks again. Okay, viewer Bob LaRoe checked in regarding his new Rockwell 6S safety razor. And he wrote, "Hi, Mark. I'm using my Rockwell 6S almost exclusively, and one thing that sets it apart is the finish. It's the polar opposite of my Edwin Jagger DE89 with the slippery chrome finish. I should have spent the few extra dollars for a more grippy handle, but it sure looks nice. The Rockwell I'm using has a flat black finish. It was odd picking it up at first, then I found that even with wet hands, I got a firm grip. It's not just the knurling, but the finish that helps this. I set it on 3 or 4 usually, and no matter what blade I use, I get a good shave. Happy New Year, Bob." Yeah, that Rockwell's offering different 6S's with different color coatings, that sort of thing. That's great. Now, I have the 6S, but I don't have it with any kind of coating. I just have it in straight stainless. But I do have the Phoenix Shaving Standard Ascension razor here. Now, this has a stainless steel handle that does have knurling and gun coating on it. So yes, in the same way, this finish does give the razor and that knurling a little more grip. Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. And yeah, it's just nice to try these different razors with different finishes and different knurling patterns and that sort of thing. They're all very, very good. As I mentioned, the grip on the Bennies of London, even though it's a smooth acrylic handle, not bad at all. But something like this is much, much better. And I'm sure that the finish on the Rockwell 6S really increases that grip. That's great. So thanks for mentioning that to viewers out there who are considering purchasing a Rockwell 6S. The coating on that handle will help increase that grip a little bit. So really, thanks for mentioning that, and thanks for passing that on to the viewers. Really do appreciate it, Bob, and enjoy that razor. Okay, viewer Jess Erland wrote, "I own a few Parker razors, and I think they are the best value for your money. I have the 56R razor in graphite. I also have the semi-slant, and my favorite is the 98R. Hey, thanks for that update on your razors, Jess. Really do appreciate it. It allows me to talk about these razors so that viewers have another selection they might consider if they want to add something to their razor collection. I also have the 56R, but I have it in the rose gold. Love this razor. And I agree with you. This is really a great razor for the money. Absolutely terrific, and delivers some nice shaves, and it looks absolutely wonderful. The semi-slant. I have the semi-slant in graphite, and this is another terrific razor. Very, very efficient. And I have found that this semi-slant is probably a little more aggressive than the full slant from Icon. And you would think it would be the other way around. Being a semi-slant, that would indicate that it's probably a little milder. Now, they're both on the mild side and efficient, but I think this one has a little more aggression than the full slant from Icon. But again, both terrific razors. Love the Parker razor. And I've gotten some great shaves with them, and I'm going to have to pull them out when I do some soap reviews because they are very, very good. And I've also used the semi-slant for head shaves. So that'll tell you how mild this is, mild and efficient it is. It does a nice job for head shaves. Again, when I do a head shave, I tend to err on the side of caution and use a razor that is milder, yet very efficient. And this really fits into that category right here, as well as the Icon razor. They're both great for head shaves. This, again, has a little more efficiency, but the Parker razors are absolutely great, and they give you a lot of bang for the buck. So, Jess, thanks for mentioning that. I really do appreciate it. It's great to put it out to viewers, again, who are looking for a new razor to add to their collection. The Parker razor, I have found to be very, very good. I like them a lot. Thanks again, Jess. Really appreciate it. Well, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements for some great shaving gear. Check out VikingsBlade.com for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the products I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.